Kobe Ace has tweeted in, he thinks this is a good fight for Bulger. Laight can be a tricky man. Lovely kid, Bulger. Very popular in and around the gym. Having his third fight tonight. I think this is clever matchmaking. Get him in with Christian Laight. Mr. Reliable. ...225 fights. John Laven's the referee again. Bulger Laight's the second fight. We're on schedule. We're here in the Devonshire Dome, top of the bill. Jack Massey. And we've got Gita Gogi Kalati. Bulger in the white trunks. Christian Laight just told me, as Bulger's been introduced, to treat himself to a new pair, black with blue trim, silver trim. Bulger's obviously intent on coming out. He's going to put a shift in tonight. Very light on his feet, you can see there. Moves around the ring well. Nice right hand to the body there. Nice right hand got through there from Bulger. Nice hand speed being shown. Letting the southpaw stance there, letting the jab go. Turns orthodox again. Nice work from Bulger. Throwing threes and fours over the top. Having some success early doors here, Bulger with the right hand. His body and head. Just stepped out there as well. He's just having a look in there at the minute. Funny when you talk to a lot of these journeymen, a lot of them do believe that they could make it as a British champion. Maybe not now, but certainly a few fights ago, a few decisions go their way and they make the decision that they're going to turn into a journeyman. I remember talking to D. Mitchell. D. Mitchell believed with the right training, the right opportunity, he could give most people a fight in and around the welterweight division when he was boxing a few years ago when I spoke to him. No, Christian Laight there. Sees the box every week, turns up at Hull, takes an unbeaten record. Not sure what pressure they get put under from the board. How, you know, in terms of performances, when the performances start dipping and they need to get a win. Pitter-patter there from Bulger and brought a right hand over the top. Nice right hand to the body again there. Got to keep that right hand up. Laight's tagged him a couple of times. Got big shots. Just saying, there you go. Where you learn your lesson, keep your hands up, bring the hands back when you let the shots go. Latham breaks him up. Laight has got a record of talking to him in between rounds, so I'll see if I can ask him a question. Nice right hand to Bulger there, for the right hand to the body. Just registered with Laight, you can see him. One or two things happens with Laight when you hit him. You catch him flush. Tend to find he gives you a little acknowledgement. When he comes back, doesn't tend to sit there and take too many one after the other. As at dinner do last night, Ray Mancini, Hall of Famer, ex-WBA lightweight champion of the world, in Cannock, fantastic night. A lot of local boxers were in attendance. Neville Bound was there. George Feeney was on the top table as well, Lonsdale belt holder. Box Mancini in Italy. A nice tempo this from Bulger. Good work there. You see that from Laight there. Speak to John Begg. John, congratulations last week, Eggington. It's a good win for you. Are you pleased with it?
Yeah, you know what? It's been a long, hard year, and he passed the 12-round testing. First time he's done it, he's been scheduled, and also he got up from a heavy shot like it weren't nothing and carried on. So, couple of boxes ticked. Happy days, and now we're looking forward to February, giving him a month off. He's just turned 22 and he's done 7 training camps in 1 year. It's a lot, so you know.
People talk about his ruggedness. People are saying, he had a frock similar to Carl Froch's, the chin, the way he took the shot.
And he just jumped up and smiled at us and carried on like it was nothing, and it didn't affect him at all. So, do you know what? He passed a lot of tests that night. He weren't happy that he went down. I said, but you got up and carried on better. That's the important bit.
Frankie Gavin, February, is that the plan?
Yeah, I think that's probably the plan, yeah.
All right, thanks for talking to us, John.
Thank you, mate, thanks.
John Pegg there involved in the corner with Sam Eggington. Plenty of success last weekend on the show in Birmingham. It's great to see big time boxing coming back to Birmingham as well. 6 out of 6 he's letting me know now. He did hold 2 hands up, don't worry. Nice work again there from Bulger. Just working the body. Laight's gone southpaw again. This is what Kofi Yates was talking about. It can be that little bit tricky. I want to mess you around. I want to confuse you, keep you thinking in there. Talking to a boxer that was boxing Christian Laight last year. He's talking to him in between rounds. He's saying, listen, you've got to fight in a couple of weeks. So have I. Let's come on. Great character. Well, the journeyman that was at the doors that last night, Av Mitu was there as well. Av was great on the circuit. Bulger just took a couple of shots, tonight. Nice shots there from Bulger. Got a couple of tweets in. A couple of people asking, give John Pegg the best wishes. Ryan Walsh is one of them. It's always nice. Popular man on the scene you are, Mr. Pegg. When in need, phone John Pegg. Yeah. Tell him yourself, he's there.
Ryan, congratulations on your British title fight, mate. We was all rooting for you in our gym. Well done.
Back into the action here in the second round. Nice shot there from Bulger. A little bit cheeky there from the kid as Laight seen it. You seen that? Cheeky little sod. Couldn't allow one of them on me. There's that shot. There's one shot I think that Bulger does need to look out for. It's when he lets that right hand go, bringing it back. He's gone up. Got southpaw himself. That's a sign of confidence. Nice work there from Bulger. Nice right hand as well there. Laight cruises through these fights, he really does. Lee Baker's tweeted in at Lee2076. What, you enjoying the show, mate? You're off into work. I hope they're not sending you to Bracknell, mate. Pace has just dipped a little bit in there. I think that's Laight. I think he's just reminding Bulger, don't get to 225 fights. 1 or 2 signs there tonight from Bulger. It's impressed me. Signs of maturity in there. He's learning. To get put in with Kazim Hussein on your debut, I think that's really tough. Kazim can be really awkward. Nice shots there from Bulger. He's had some success when he's gone southpaw as well. Nice body work. Sign of respect as well. Christian Laight, Mr. Reliable. Don't get given nicknames like that unless you are reliable. 225 fights. There you go, young lady, just reminding everybody it's round 3. Wouldn't mind saying a 12 round ago the distance of that young lady holding the numbers up. Coming up after this, we've got Maxi Hughes making his VIP debut. And we'll have Don Cesar. We've got Callum Deefin. He's in with Dan Naylor. And then we've got Jack Massey, top of the bill. Sold over 700 tickets tonight. Well, I think his dad was telling me earlier on, he's been leaving for work. He's not been getting in till 10 o'clock. Been dropping tickets off. There we go now, 3rd round. Stuart House tweeted in again. Are you enjoying the action, Stuart? Nice right hand there from Bulger. Stepped into that. Nice right hand again to the body. Left hand to the body was a little bit of a slap there from Bulger. Nice shot there from Laight. You see that a lot from Laight. Whenever one of these young upstarts starts getting a little bit of pace, a little bit of momentum, there's a little shot in there. I'd have to ask who we think is the best journeyman on the circuit. I think Christian Laight will get a lot of people's votes. Matt Seawright, he's boxing tomorrow night at the Victoria Warehouse. Another VIP show. Steve Wood's busy man this weekend. I'm on the mic again tomorrow. Telling off there from Latham. Nice right hand there from Bulger. Like to get Laight on his toes again. He's planted his feet a little bit much. Let's remember what worked well for him in the first 2 rounds. There's that shot again. Laight teaching Bulger a couple of learning experiences. But a good fight. This area he's picking him off again. Doing some nice body work. See Bulger get back now, fight at his range, get a bit of distance in there, pick the straight shots. Just needs to sharpen up a little bit. It looks a little bit ragged now in there, Bulger. He's put a lot into the first 2 rounds. It's been a good fight. 2-fight novice in with a 225-fight veteran. Both look tired in there. Don't know if that's the heat in here, I'm not feeling it. I'm not stood in my shorts getting it round the ring though. Lay them tidying him up again. Having another word with Bulger, just needs to get nice and tidy, get back behind the jab. Laight's got some encouragement now, hands down. See Bulger lunging in again there. Missed with a couple of shots. It's down to box again next Saturday, Jake Bulger. Sheridan Sweet on the Lee Beard show. It's Oldham Road in Manchester. Looking to the right hand. Both guys looking particularly tired in there now. Got a shout in for Jody McHale. It's the best journeyman. Coming towards the end of the 3rd round. Sorry about this, I'm just multitasking. Somebody just asked me what the link is. Dewey Powell, good friend who was out for the Nathan Cleverly fight. John Pegg's encouraging Laight there, telling him that Bulger looks tired. Six nights a week, yeah? When's he out again? When's he down to be out again, Mr. Laight? Next Saturday, yeah? Every week. Mr. Reliable. What do you think it is, John, with a journeyman? So you just suffer a couple of defeats and they think, you know what, I'm not going to get the results, your face doesn't fit, I'm going to get more money as a journeyman. Is that a common theme?
This is very good defensively. Offensively, not so good. So he goes to what he's best at, yeah. You know what I mean?
Round pegs in round holes kind of thing, yeah. That's John Pegg there. 4th round, I've given every round to Bulger. That last round was a lot closer, possibly even a share for Laight. Bringing those hands back again there. Just lets the hands drop Bulger when he lets the shots go. Nice right hand as well. Laight back to standard orthodox stance in there. I see Bulger just keep his hands up now. He's won the fight. I'd like to see him box here now. Just rubbed his hand in the face there a little bit. As George just said, Christian Laight very good defensively. I was going to print his record off tonight, but I didn't want to go for a reamer paper. Only 5 stoppage losses in 224 fights before tonight. 4 of those in first 60 fights. Sorry if I'm repeating John, I'm not too sure if you can hear him. It's great having John here. Nice work there from Bulger. He doesn't need to be taking those shots. Just dropped his gloves again there. He's going to let Laight get through, and again with a little left hook as well. He's getting encouragement from his corner. Bulger just needs to box here. He doesn't need to fight him. John Joe Finnegan's just tweeted in. Hello, John Joe, you enjoying the fight, mate? Bulger looks tired in there. Still letting the shots go, he's still trying to put a show on. Coming up after this, we've got Maxi Hughes, Danny Maxi Hughes. Bulger just gets on his bike, visibly tired. Nice left up there. Bulger just turned him on the ropes. Leaning on there. I think they'll both buy a little minute here now. Lovely jab there from Laight. Nice head movement as well. That's 30 if this round's up for grabs. Have we got Laight pinching the round? Has he done enough? Dewey Powell's joined us. Good night, Dewey. How was your trip with Team Cleverly? Some performance that was. Warrior spirit from Nathan. He won over a lot of the British public again. I think they'll get behind him. There we go, end of the fight. How we scored that one, John? 39-37 to Bulger. Let's wait and see. I've got it the same, 39-37. Christian going now tomorrow. Watch the X Factor and then be boxing again next Saturday. Well done, mate, thank you. Maxi Hughes had a couple of great fights with Martin Ward. He's back out tonight. He's going to be looking to get back in title contention. Abdon Cesar, that's his opponent. Just checking where he's from. He's from Cameroon, but he's living in Stockton on Tees in County Durham, is that right? Was he a 2012 Olympian? Yeah. 2012 Olympian coming up next with Maxi Hughes. Tell you what, John, you could stay there all night, mate. You can be the stat provider. Here's the results. .36 for Bulger, moves to 3-0. Good learning experience for him there. 225 fights, thank you Christian. Now for everyone who's just watched that fight and the people who's in here attendance. Of which one of them, we've got Miss Edwina Curry in attendance. Anyone got any questions for her? Put your questions to me, I'll go and ask her. I probably won't, depending on some of the questions I've been asked.